Good day everyone, this is Suresh Kumar for Zebu and Zebu School on evening market update. What a wild day it was. It was having all kind of dramas. That is very, very natural for expiry days. And people who were expecting volatility, they were not to be disappointed. Yes, it was a volatile day. If you had to go with how the markets have behaved, you could see that market opened mildly positive. This is on the 5-minute chart. If you were to see it, market opened mildly positive, went up a bit, and then from then on it was topsy-turvy for a while. Somewhere around 12 o'clock it started falling down, and then it fell down to as much as 17,763 and less than that 17,760, but then ended up about 100 points up from that particular low, and it given scare to both the option sellers from the put side as well as the call side. It was a day when nobody was happy. So even neither the call writers or the put writers, nor the call buyers and the put buyers, because it was having a topsy-turvy movement, and it was neither directional nor static. So it was a kind of a day when everybody was disappointed, barring few. Let's see how things have gone for other indices as well. Say Bank Nifty exactly mirrored um, Nifty, but more so in that direction. Say, as I said, we keep saying, isn't it? Um, Nifty, the uh, Nifty, if it moves by a certain percentage, Bank Nifty either will be overshooting in the negative side or in the positive side. So it is much more volatile. So even though Nifty ended at 0.21 percentage down, Bank Nifty ended at 0.36 percentage down. And if we were to go and see the indices as we say today, particularly the sectoral indices, um, it is all over the place. Say Nifty IT is kind of having positive day with 0.34 percentage up. With the help of Infosys, it has given a decent enough returns, results, and it buoyed up the IT stocks to an extent. And probably it has good things in store for tomorrow for the IT stocks. It has beaten the street expectations. Infosys has beaten the street expectations. So people are mildly positively surprised with the results. And other stocks, if we were to see any other significant movement, it happened with Nifty Private Bank. For no reason, it has fallen by about 0.5 percentage, 447, which is equivalent to about 0.5 percentage. Everything else is kind of subdued, but it doesn't reflect all the volatility that has happened in all of the indices. Um, so if you were to go and look at the top gainers and losers for the day, you will find that SBI Life, it is up by about 1.91 percentage, and then L&T, it is keep on going up for a while now. It is about 1.65 percentage up, and then the least of the Nifty 50 stocks which just went up is 0.27 percentage, which is Wipro. And the Coal India, these are the stocks which has uh, gone up to somewhere one way or other. If you have to go look at the losers in the market, as usual, when it falls, it falls. So Divi's Lab, it has come down by about 3 percentage, and then Reliance by the heavy bellwether stocks. Reliance is fallen by about 2 percentage. BPCL again close to 2 percentage, and the least which has fallen is SBI, the banking sector behemoth. Um, by about 0.29 percentage. So all other stocks is in between that 3 percentage and 0.29 percentage. So if you were to go look at the other F&O securities, again F&O stocks, if you were to see, which has given the Navin Florin has given about 5 percentage uh, uh, returns, that is the intraday returns, that is 5 percentage. It has gone up by about 5 percentage, and the Cholamandalam Finance would be 3.16 percentage, and things. So the least among the uh, F&O stocks, which has gone up by about, is 1.17 percentage, which is notable. That is, so the thing which has gone below the F&O stocks is the most is 3.79 percentage for the Granules, we have seen earlier the Divis Lab, which is part of the Nifty 50, also has gone earlier. We have seen that about 3.0%. Hindustan Petroleum is, and other oil companies like IOC is down by about 2.3%. National Aluminium, NALCO, that is 2.36%. No, companies are down about 1.5% and odd. So there is one interesting thing that had happened in the FAI space. They've been selling a lot in the market for a while. As I was telling in the earlier episodes, FAIs have been continuously selling. The last month, they sold about they sold about 14,000 and odd crores in the December 2022. This year, till 12th or 11th of January, they have been selling a lot. They sold about 13,000 crores. In yesterday alone, they have sold about 3,200 crores, which is on the which is on the high side. We need so why they are selling it? We need to find out why, because there is a big apprehension about the CPA data that is going to come in the US market for the US markets today, which is going to affect the Indian stock markets and other stock markets in the world over. People are watching the inflation quite very keenly, with focused, and people are watching it. So probably the FAs want to sell it and wait it out and see how the market is going to react for a while and then take a positions at a later stage. So people are expecting the CPI, that the measure of inflation, to come at around 6.5%. Anything less, probably the market would have a bounce back. Anything higher, which is higher than the expectation, the market is expected to do very bad. Already the Federal Reserve, the Commission, they have already told very clearly that they are unlikely to reduce any interest rate in 2023. And if at all they were to reduce it, they might reduce it only in 2024. These are just the minutes of the meeting. From the minutes of the meeting, they have told that. But we know the stranger things have happened, so we need to clearly watch what the CPI numbers that is coming today is going to be. All depends on that. How the market is going to move tomorrow will totally depend on today's news, that is CPI. Whenever it comes, it is going to reflect first in the SGX Nifty, and then you will see it in our Nifty when the market opens tomorrow. So expiry day, it was a wild expiry day. It was a very volatile thing. It is cutting everywhere, cutting both the sellers, buyers, option writers, put writers, call writers, as you've seen before. So only strategy that might have worked, I mean, among other strategies, which is very popular, which might have worked, is the strangle, short strangle, is with which is with adequate OTM steps. Then these are the reasons, because the way the market has moved on, people who have tried this thing would have made decent enough returns. So how is it going to open tomorrow? What do we have to do tomorrow? We have to wait and watch, because it is totally news dependent. It is a binary event. Whether it is going to be up or low, which is totally beyond our scope of control. It's totally news driven tomorrow. So we suggest that we have suggested, now that the market has closed, even then we have suggested a lot of people not to have too many positions. Respect your risk management and be very light, extra light in your positions. Hope you are extra light in your positions at the day's close, because tomorrow how it's going to open, it is totally dependent on CPI. Let's see how it opens tomorrow. We'll come up with a different update, and how the CPI has come out and how the market has closed in the weekly update tomorrow evening. Thank you. This is Suresh Kumar signing off for Zebu and Zebu School. Thank you. Have a good evening, and then a very good profitable day tomorrow. Thank you.